Hey, bunch of schlubs.
Yeah.
Today we got the review of Dope, which is the new big Sundance darling that came out. I don't know if most states have got it yet because it's in limited release, but it's about a kid named Malcolm and his two best friends, Diggy and Jib, who
best names
ever. So these guys are obsessed with hip hop, 90s hip hop culture, but they're bound by the culture of today, and they don't fit in with the people in their school, like the drug dealers and the partiers. And so it's very interesting. They get caught up accidentally in this massive drug deal, and then things go to hell.
Yep.
All right. So, what did you guys think of the performances in this? You had the lead performer in Shameik Moore playing as Malcolm, and I thought he was really good. I thought he pulled off the role really well of kind of being very nerdy 90s hip-hop, because it's not necessarily what we always think of as nerdy either. Mm-hmm. And him and his friends did that really well while trying to live in the ghetto and pull off that kind of culture too.
And I think it was his first movie, I think, at least his first big one at least, so he did a phenomenal job, I thought.
Yeah, definitely. There's one scene, I probably shouldn't say it was fun, but there's a scene where he pretty much captures the whole theme of the movie in just one shot, and that really made the film for me. I think just that you see he is a really good actor, and he really does kind of connect to this character Malcolm in a sense. So I thought he did an excellent job,
and so did his two friends. Kiersey Clemens played what was her name? Diggy.
Not Fig Newton over here.
And Tony Ravioli who played Chip. He was the kid in Grand Budapest Hotel, and I think that he was really good.
And his humor was definitely present in this movie as well.
He's
he's
really funny.
Yeah, because he's proved himself twice as being that funny actor that can actually pull that off. Mm-hmm. I like that.
And a lot of going from the humor, I thought a lot of the humor in this one, it wasn't really just slap in the face kind of humor. It was really just simple little things, just the way they said things, or you could sense how uncomfortable they were with situations. So this was really funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you know what a slippery slope is? Yeah, that's how to do with skiing. Man, shut up.
Yeah, no, that was really funny.
Yeah, it was really the humor came from them getting in situations. Yeah, like you said, they didn't know how to handle it well.
What do we do? Yeah. I got the sandwich. I got the sandwich. It's got cheese on it. What the hell are you talking about, man? He's oh shit. You can just see how panicked they were too, because the whole time, what they were worried about was college, and what most people be worried about is dying from drug dealers. But they're shit, we're not gonna be able to go to college if we get caught with this shit.
Yeah,
but it was just goofy.
Going off that drug dealing thing, I think that the director, Rick Famuyiwa. These names are hard. I'm sorry, guys. These are hard names. He did a good job of cause I think he wrote it too, of making it so the ghetto characters weren't defined by their stereotypes. Where they had that one scene where the drug dealers were sitting around a table discussing the efficacy of drone strikes.
Yeah,
and that's a thing you don't get in most movies, let alone a movie that's about the hood.
And he did a really good job of adding the diversity to that scene too, because you had one guy that was pretty retarded, didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah, that's the guy that said the thing about the slippery slope too. Yeah, it's got something to do with skiing. No, of course it does. But then the head drug dealer was really smart, and he actually knew what was going on in society, and he mentioned Yemen and stuff, and you're wow,
I didn't know that.
You actually know what's going on. This is quite amazing, and I thought he pulled that off well.
And we you seem to think that Rick did a really good job with his. Because the direction was really energetic.
The direction, it's very abrupt switches between certain scenes, and it's very, as you said, energetic, and keeps the pace going, but it looks very choppy at points.
Yeah, we thought it was sloppy.
It was kind of all over the place.
I thought that it was purposeful and kind of ran along with Malcolm's character, who's the main character, because he didn't really know what was going on. He was switching between he's involved in this big drug deal. He's trying to fit in society. He's trying to get into Harvard. He's doing all these different things. Yeah. And so it matched with what was going on with him. And so I thought the direction style matched that well. It was very choppy, but I thought it went along with the film well.
See, I didn't at all, because the the entire second act took place in that house that they went to go find, and there was 2 characters that were introduced there that had no pertinence to the plot at all. They just
except for laughs.
Except for laughs,
yeah. And still
and even then the laughs were a little cheap. Like they were entirely at the woman's expense a little bit. Like they were just really cheap jokes. I thought that were very easily got, and I don't think they belonged in the movie. Like with this subtle, some of the other themes and stuff were. Yeah. It seemed like it was. Just really messy.
If they did just focus mainly on the drug dealing aspect and not so much on some of the other. I don't know, like the romance in it. It seemed kind of like you forgot about it.
Yeah, that romance was very underdeveloped.
See if they took that. If that wasn't in there, I think. I don't know.
We said we forgot that was a plot line.
Yeah, it's kind of got brought back. It just didn't really connect too much, like with the as far as like the main plot goes of him trying to go to Harvard or proving himself, kind of things. But in a sense, it kind of does just with him like helping someone out. But it's only like a subplot. Like you already have the main theme with the main plot line.
Yeah, it's kind of a reiteration of a lot of his like normal aspects because he was helping out with like GED because he's nerdy and stuff like that, and like he was different than all the other people, and I don't know. It was just underdeveloped though. They didn't have if they wanted that to be there, there wasn't enough of it.
Yeah. Coming back to the way you said that when you like, because the big thing she was always like, you're the same as all the other niggas, but
quote from the movie.
But like that's like a big thing. Like he thought himself to be different than all these other people from the ghetto of Los Angeles, but he does sometimes like somewhere like through all the drug dealing and all the craziness, he kind of seems to lose himself a little bit. Like maybe he is the same in a sense as all these other people, and that really kind of like makes him realize like, geez, what the heck is wrong with me?
Yeah,
and he kind of gets back on track. So I thought, if anything, that's kind of like the only purpose for that little romance, but it's still, they could have did it so many other ways that.
And then he kind of undermines himself anyway, because the end of the movie has Malcolm, as a lot of movies are doing now, which kind of I've noticed that irritates me. Like The Spectacular Now did it, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl did it, where they spill out the theme of the movie in the letter that you're writing to the college. Yeah. He said, this is what this movie is about, and, you know, racism and blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, we didn't get that from watching.
Yeah, I didn't like that part either, where it's that iconic scene where you, like, erase your whole essay and restart and type out what happened in the movie, pretty much.
I'd give Dope a solid B. I think it's worth your time, but I don't think that you should rush out to theaters when and if your city gets it.
Yeah. I would give it a B+. I liked the movie a lot. There was some weak points in it, but it's a very fun film to go see, and I feel like you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would give this movie a B just because it is a little chaotic at times, but I did find it to be really funny and pretty like eye-opening to like some of the stereotypes given to people from the ghetto, because a lot of people do think like, oh, they're just ghetto people, like they can't like make it, but it really like opens your eyes. Said, like, don't judge a book by its cover, because people are smarter than they appear sometimes, or just a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah,
it's really good. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend you could wait, but if it is in theaters, you should see it.
Alright guys, so that was our review of Dope. If you guys liked it and want to see more videos like this, subscribe below. Let us know what you guys think of it if you go see it. Hit that like button as much as you can and share the video.
Yes, thank you.
Schlub it up.